loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be talking through the books that I acquired in June. Hello my loves, so welcome to this video. For the month of June I acquired 7 books. 2 of them were for Ash's collection and his TBR, but they also go on mine because they're classics. So I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but I've decided to be nice to myself in buying one that I have read and one that I have not. Stats wise, out of the 7 books, 6 are unread, 1 is read, and a collective total of $106.39 was spent on these 7 books, which is over the $100 budget, but literally this is the only month that I've come even close to spending the budget anyway. I have wiggle room for that. I think my budget, I've used 17% of my budget, and it is halfway through the year. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I did read 11 books off my own shelves. I also unhauled 6 and then I added the 6 to my TBR. So I've only gone down 11 books, but that is going from 399 to 388. I have cracked it. We're going down. I am loving having this read to acquire one. I do have books on order at Ash's work, ready for my collection, but I'm reading off my shelves first before bringing them in. And I want to talk through the books, so let's dive in. The first is the one that I've read, and that's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I love this edition so much. Ash is collecting the penguin cloth bound, and I just really like the hearts on this and find it really beautiful. With Frankenstein, I have read it and enjoyed it. It definitely was one of those that I'm definitely needing to be a tad more smarter to fully appreciate it, but I did appreciate what I could understand of it. Happy that I have read it. I don't think Ash has read it. And then I also got The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. I have no idea about it. I wanted to get him a blue book, and then this one had eyes on it, so I was like, okay. I do think that this is a gothic novel because when Googling for Gabatathon, this came up. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm curious to find out more about it. Then the books that I got for myself, I got the next 2 in the Beautiful Dead series. So I got Summer and Phoenix, both by Ida McGuire. This is the last series for prior to 2016 that I've started and have not finished. So this will be done by the end of the year, and I couldn't just let them sit there. I needed to get these, and I saw that the prices were going up on eBay, so the original prices were still in my cart, so I got them for the lower price even though they were marked as more expensive. So then the next 2 are continuations to series, and one is the start of a series, but it's also a book club book. So starting with that one, it's 16 Souls by Rosie Talbot. This is for Ren's Queer or Not book club for the month of July, so I will be starting the series in July. Can't remember if the second book's come out yet or not. I don't think it is. I think it's coming out later this year. So if I can get on top of that, then the series will be up to date and it won't be too nasty on my series shelves. So I'm definitely excited to read this. This has disability wrap, is male, bilateral amputee, and trans wrap. So very important to have on my shelves and very excited to read with the crew. And then my 2 series continuations. The first is The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon. I am reading this month with Bookstar, and we're doing a read along of this series throughout the year, and this is our book for July. So I will get to this next month as well. There was reasoning, and I'm just very excited to be able to continue on with Paige. I really loved the mime order and have been chomping at the bit to continue on. I do love that everyone has had a heart attack when looking at the text because it is a lot smaller than the other editions. We don't know what's happened, but it's fine. So it's here. I'm ready to read and very, very, very excited. And then the final one is Rainbow Grave, Battle for the Skies by Laura Eleanor Anderson, and this is the last in the Rainbow Grave series. It does have bubble sprayed edges, and I love it. The other ones don't, and that's totally fine, but this is the third in the series, and I'm just really happy to have this in my collection, and I loved the first 2, so very happy to finish off the series. This is like elemental magic at its finest, and I'm really excited to see where it goes, and I do know that Gusty Gav makes a reappearance in this one, and I'm very excited to see where he comes out to play. This is my ridiculously quick book haul with the 7 books that I acquired in the month of June. I flew through that. I genuinely thought it was going to take a lot longer. I am very impressed that I am sort of sticking with my continuing with the next books in series or picking them up for a reason, like it's Ash's birthday present or part of a book club that I think that having the representation is super important to be participating in the here and now. I am very proud of the fact that I've managed to keep my book buying to this system. I do desperately want to start acquiring more books that have more rep in them, because I am reading a lot of cis white at the moment, or queer white, but I want to be picking up more BIPOC authors, more translated works, more disability rep as well. So I feel like I've got a lot of room to grow with my collection and with my book buying for the remainder of the year. So I will think through, and I probably won't mention too much in navigating my book buying, because it's still going to be the next books in series, and a lot of my series are white from previous. We'll just see how it goes. So let me know in the comments, is there anything that you picked up in June that you're hoping to get to in July? Or is it going to sit on your shelves for a little bit longer, like The Taming of the Shrew? Or any recommendations for disability rep in books? If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!